on Funimation's website, and I'll be starting our reaction in 1-0, go.
Alright. Funny's logo. Now it's here. Sweet. The question is, though, when it comes to the other murderer,
it makes me wonder if it's someone that's potentially on Nana's side, or
could it also kind of be like a watchdog for the organization?
For Nana. Because for all we know,
it might not just necessarily be
back up.
That's only my guess.
I was wondering why you have all those bodies on the floor though when you see Kiryu walking, unless maybe he obtained his near immortality abilities through sacrifices, maybe.
I like how now that we know
about Nana's past, the whole part where you see little her crying does put into context why she's tearing up.
It's actually just about showing off
almost everything at this point.
Almost everything, except for like
the blondie, his friends, and also
the green-haired girl,
and also that individual in the bathtub. So they've shown off almost everything at this point from the opening.
Yo, those eyes.
Pretty haunting in the opening when you see him just glow like that.
It's reasonable. Probably girl talk, maybe?
Not girl talk, but maybe it's not.
Oh, okay.
You know, actually it sounds like it'd be something fun to listen to. I mean, yeah, he does seem like the type of guy who wouldn't really pay attention to his surroundings, though, so
I'm not going to necessarily blame him. Huh. Alrighty. And you know, I can't blame
Kiryu's paranoia there. Hey, you know, on the plus side, at the very least, though.
The fuck? Oh.
Question is if he actually heard the stab victim's voice, though.
What, unless he has like some kind of
embarrassing talent?
What is he, some kind of like telepath, or? Oh, okay.
You know, that ability doesn't actually sound that worthless. Sounds like it could actually have some interesting implications there.
That's another good point. Huh. I wonder if his girlfriend's gonna
End up being the
green-haired chick that the
opening has shown. He had a feeling.
Look, that's a cute little name. Although her eyes are closed.
Usually in anime, when you have an anime character with their eyes closed,
usually that character doesn't mean good news.
especially if it's like a murder mystery or an action anime.
You always gotta keep up
Your guard with those type of characters.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it'd be a reason as to why they would
Suspect her too, considering that she was the closest to her boyfriend.
Okay, I wonder what would be the limitations of that, though. Hey, I've actually been wondering what are the limitations of
Kyoya's abilities.
Oh. Holy. Oh! Open your eyes. Oh, snap. Dang. Holy. Yeah, even though, let's say,
Kyo's ability is a lot more intense, her memory, damn.
The thing is, though,
We don't even know if she's necessarily telling the truth about that. For all know, she might just be saying that so that people don't get on her case.
but even if he, I mean, the thing is, even though,
Kyoya might be wasting his time. And Kyoya talking with the authorities, he might be able to, at the very least, get some small snippets of information, though I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to end up being absolutely worthless, but yeah, the chances of Kyoya getting anything useful are extremely low.
hmm. I mean, I don't think it's
Necessarily that.
or maybe Micho might just
Be feeling a bit down that she hasn't been able to, like, do anything.
Hey, you know, that's
Actually, a good question.
Aww. You would actually kill it.
Let's see with her ability or the doctor. The only issue with that is if she utilizes her abilities too much, she would
probably harm herself.
herself.
But then again, if she just,
Focuses on using conventional means.
I just wonder if,
Nana earnestly means that, or
aww. I
I just hope that Michiru's saying this, she doesn't accidentally put a death flag on herself.
Aww. Whoa.
Poor, poor Michiru S. Why did I react that way? My guess is she doesn't want to get too attached to any of them. It's probably because Nana's probably worried. Well, it's probably just that, but she's probably worried about getting too much attached to someone where she's gonna have to kill in the future. Nana, you're a bit too paranoid. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her though. That type of paranoia has allowed her to survive, but so I'm not gonna blame her for being that paranoid. That is. Oh. Sure, I mean, Kayla could just instantly test it out. Too. It'll put her in quite a pickle, but I don't think Kayla's gonna show up just because of the poison, though. Oh. That's a shocker. Although I wonder if that's gonna fuck over Kyoya in the long run, though. Only because whatever the hell HQ sends, I wonder if it's gonna end up being just another murderer, so. I mean, in a way, it'd be good because you'd have Nana having a form an assistance, but if that ends up being the case. So, alright, I can respect that kind of effort. Off the committee though to be drifting right before he got murdered though. Since I don't know if I should necessarily believe her when she said that she can't control her abilities that wanna close off space. Damn. Aww. And plus, it'd be better if Nana were to tell the truth in this instance, only because
if she wants to cover her tracks,
It'd be best she go telling the truth at least as much as she can without absolutely exposing herself either.
mm, yeah, but what if she had
Someone that would bat for her, and she just happened to convince the person to make a fake and false story. That's also another possibility too. You never know.
mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but they'll probably. I mean, yeah, but then again,
You would have heard screams though from Yuji.
I don't. Huh. Hey, that actually
It doesn't make sense. And considering the fact that a few episodes ago Tachibana did mention that
eventually the reason why there was
conflict between people was because
some people couldn't control their emotions.
emotions when utilizing their abilities, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
Of people's emotions, just
Setting her off so much that she would do absolutely something irredeemable. Oh.
mm. Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't put it past them for 9.
hey, at least there though.
When she gets all the insight from Kyo's perspective, at the very least she knows from further how much you should be careful.
Well, I wonder what she means by.
I guess I'll work on Michiru.
Oh boy, I'm not liking
The sound of that.
Oh, hello.
Kirsten with like the kanji thing,
I'm from the U.S.
but in case you're wondering.
Aww. I don't know that you. Yo, I wonder if it's gonna actually make. I wonder if it's gonna.
Actually make Nana hesitate when it comes to how she interacts with Michiru. And when I'm gonna hesitate, I wonder if it's gonna make her
What if it's gonna make it Nana?
not want to do anything to Michiru because
There ain't anything as honest as
it's a diary.
Oh, that's sweat. That blushing.
the very least, if that doesn't completely change Nana's mindset, it's gonna. Oh man, Mitra is such an angel. I mean that. Oh boy. God man, that's pretty shifty there, but. The only question is for how long, though. Regardless, even if Tachibana didn't say that, I think Nana would deep down would. Oh! Oh no 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 no! Whoa! What the fuck? Oh what the? Oh hell no! No, okay. I did not expect that. Where the person that would slit their own wrist would end up being Mitra though. I thought it was gonna be some like random Joe or random chick, not her. Holy. Alright. Gotta give the series credit for that. Wasn't expecting that. Because when I saw that in the open, I was just thinking it was going to be just a random character, but no. It wasn't. But then again, it doesn't necessarily show if Mitra actually did slit her wrist. For all we know, maybe she was just knocked out or something? I mean, Tachibana did tell Nana to take care of Mitrio, so maybe she's still. Whatever the case may be, the only thing were to happen to Mitrio, it'd be instantly personal with Nana, though. Especially after all she read from the diary. Man. As for the rating, I'm gonna give this one a 9.25 out of 10. This series just continues being awesome. And I just wonder if it's the title for the next episode you call. Oh yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be called The Invisible Blade Part 3. Now I need to look up whether this is gonna be a 12 or a 13 part or a 13 length series now. Man, I hope this series ends up being a 13 episode length. Just because, man, the story is so addicting. Now, if I had to rate the episode, though, for those of you curious, for those of you wondering why I rated it at 9.25 out of 10, just liking, for one, we get to see more of Kyo's observation skills, and that was pretty captivating to watch right there. Especially just seeing the fact that you saw Nana just get a little bit nervous, I was just like, jeez. And then, oh, okay, I checked the mind list set for 13. Sweet. And another thing that I also really loved about this episode, too, aside from that, love the fact that for this one, you're starting to see potential signs of Nana's heart wavering when it comes to what to do with Mitrio, though. Because you can definitely tell when she started reading that diary, it probably changed things for her. So that's another thing I like, some character development for her. And then especially when her expression sunk at just the possibility of something bad happening to Mitrio, you can definitely tell that she's starting to care way more for Mitrio than she probably even anticipated. And that's something I really love about this episode, just more character development for Nana. She's becoming more selfless. And I love the character development for Mitrio too, how she wants to absolutely do as much as she can for Nana, wants to become useful. That's so damn cute. It makes me want to root for her even more when it comes to Michiru. But now that she ends up actually being confirmed fully down the next episode, oh man, that is going to be such a downer. And it's also going to make the next episode nerve-wracking. Just a week. It's going to make waiting a week. It's going to make it feel like waiting 2 or 3 weeks with this painful cliffhanger. But that's something else this episode really had going for it. And aside from that, I thought the Fuko chick was pretty interesting. Even though it didn't really give us much information about her, I thought her ability was pretty dang badass, and I cannot wait to see more regarding her, because going by how she's also shown off in the opening, I'm gonna guess that she's gonna have at least a few more scenes of prominence right before they finish utilizing her. That's because I'm assuming she's not gonna make it a lot past this arc. For all I know, I could be wrong. She might actually make it past this arc. I don't read the source material. Now, as for all elements I like aside from what they did with characters, I really liked it from a story standpoint. There was tense in multiple instances. Actually, also really liked the fact that from a story standpoint, even had a bit of humor here and there right before I got to the meaty portions of the episode. And another thing I also liked here from the story standpoint is just the ending where you finally get some emotional stakes. Well, no, this series always had emotional stakes, but you get more of that only because instead of now Nana just having to constantly be careful and covering up her tracks, now she's also got to contend with the fact of what is she going to do to help out Michiru. So that's something else I really love about this episode. It's going to make the last few episodes of this specific series a lot more captivating, more captivating than it already was, because the series has always been captivating from start to finish. And that's why I felt the script in the episode was fantastic. Animation and art were pretty damn good looking too. Zero complaints from that department. And the voice performances from everyone from start to finish were great. Especially Nana's actress. She always just brings it each and every single week of the series. And that's why I felt this an episode like this, at least from my perspective, deserved a 9.25 out of 10 rating. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about Interaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my Talentless Nana episode 13 reaction. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. And I hope you have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.